Hello everyone, Dexless Dragon Knight, ANIO here. Today we are in free market, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys what I have purchased and sold lately, just to see how I have gained my mesos or used up my mesos. Because if you see my scrolling videos, there are a lot of equipments and a lot of scrolls involved. So let's take a look here. Let's go into complete section, and let's start with what I have sold. Alright, so lately it looks like I've sold a bunch of Spear for Attack scrolls. They were going about 500k. It was more than double what I purchased, and I wasn't planning to scroll any Spear for Attack for a long time. So I sold about half of what I had, and some of them sold, not all of them. So I'm happy to get some money back from that. Some farming drop. It's not worth much, 300k. Cape for strength, 70%. You've seen my Goblin Cape scrolling video. I don't need this anymore, so I've put it on auction. And Green Giles Cape, this is a tenant cape that I've made. I think the price right now goes about 8 million, 8.5 million mesos. So I sold it a little cheap. There's a bunch of other Spear for Attack that was sold. Cape for strength, 60%. Same thing, I sold it because I don't plan to scroll Cape for strength, and they were going for a bit more than the average price. This one, 57 million mesos. This one is 11 int cape. So these are about 75 million mesos, and I uploaded it on auctions and sold it in like 2 hours. And this one is a 14 stat Dark Wargreave, level 90 warrior shoes. This one, I was hoping to get 3 10% or 4 10% on it, but it failed, and I don't need this because I have better shoes. So I uploaded it here for 30 mil, and someone snatched it. This actually is a good buy for this person because to scroll this, you need a lot more than 30 million mesos. Wisdom Crystal, basically you have to craft this item, and I basically sold it at a gain. This is another tenant cape, 7 million mesos sold. And Hellslayer, 108 attack. This one depreciated in value now. I don't recommend scrolling Hellslayer. It's a money loser. 111, what is this? This one is cape for Dex 11. So 11 Dex cape. I think the price for these are about 150 million mesos, and I kind of reduced it and got sold at 111 mesos here. This one's a attack 9 glove. Somebody snatched it for 7 million mesos. I mean, that's a pretty good price for me. I was aiming actually for 12 attack, so it had one slot with 9 attack, and I scrolled 10% and I failed, which kind of sucks because I was hoping that I would get 12 weapon attack on this. And lastly, here is another 11 int cape, sold for 60 million mesos. This sold pretty quick as well, because like I said, the average price right now is 75 million mesos. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of magicians who are trying to upgrade their gears from 10 to 11 int. So I do have a lot of capes that I'm going to be scrolling for cape for int 11, because they sell pretty quick. This is my purchase history. So I bought these just for some sacrifice scrolling. I'm gonna toss 10% on these, and if they land, great. Not, that's fine. Some capes, Giles cape for scrolling purpose. This is for sacrifice. That is, I bought it really cheap. This usually ranges from, 888. That's the lowest I've seen in a while, and it goes up to like 1.7 million mesos. So I almost bought it at half the price. Same thing with this. That was for sacrificial ones. Some cape for int scrolls. Polearm for accuracy, because I plan to scroll some Hellslayer with polearm accuracy in the future. More polearm for accuracy, polearm for attack. Overall armor for Dex, it was below 500k, so I snatched some. Hellslayer, this was 98 attack, it was going really cheap, 1.5. I mean, its price is depreciating quite quickly. It used to be like 97 used to be like 10 million mesos. 98 was like 12 million mesos. But it keeps going down. Like their depreciation is crazy. So I think I bought like 97, like 20 of them when it was like close to 10 million mesos. Now you can snatch those for like 1.5. I've seen as low as like a million mesos. And some more redemption spears for sacrificial use. Cape for int 10%. Cape, battle. So 9 stat overall. If it's below 500k, I usually snatch those. Polearm for attack. Some Hellslayer, like I said, 97 attack. These are going really cheap, so I snatched them. These are 6 stat gloves. I'm planning to scroll 10% on. Some Wargreave shoes, 6 stat only, but I was going cheap, so I snatched it. More Battle Lord. This one was cheap, that one was cheap too. Angel Wings, this one's for my Cleric. Polearm for attack. More, just spears, sacrificial. Wargreaves for future scrolling. I think I might have scrolled these already. It probably failed. Some potions. But I'm stacking these gloves again just for future scrolling with gloves for attack. I scrolled about 30 of them but failed. Like you've seen my 9 attack, I failed. And look, almost 70 million mesos spent on Cape for Int. I've used up most of it already. I'll show you guys what I have made with it. Some Hellslayer, 96 attack, Giles Cape, Hellslayer, Cape for Int, more Cape for Int. And Eye Accessory for Dex. These are pretty expensive scrolls. I bought, I think 5 of them. There's the 3rd one, 4th, 5th. Icarus Cape, just for some scrolling purpose. Some Wisdom Crystals so I can make them into a crystal and sell it for profit. Some gloves for attack, shoes for jump, overall armor for Dex scrolls for future scrolling. That's a 7 stat glove. A lot of gloves for attack. A lot of gloves for attack. Yeah, just polearm, cape for int, just the usuals. And these were like 101 attack and 100 attack. I think I might have uploaded these. No, I don't think I uploaded the video because it didn't work out. So I didn't upload those. What is failed? So these are my attempt to sell. So I attempted to sell cape for Dex, which failed. Some 10 int, 11 int, spear for attack. Wargreave shoes, Wargreave shoes. I mean, they eventually, some of them sold, but a lot of them didn't. This is 12 Dex cape, 12 Dex cape. Tried to sell some of my cape for int, didn't sell. Let's see what I'm selling right now actually. So right now I have cape for Dex on sale, Tenant cape for sale, and 12 Dex for cape. 12 Dex cape. This has been on for I think a couple weeks already, maybe more. I've sold one of these before, 12 Dex cape, for exactly the same price, and the scroll price is actually more than what it used to be. So I mean, trying to scroll this, you'll probably spend this much or more. So snatching this is not a bad idea. And that's an 11 strength cape that's also on sale. I'm just gonna update these because the time left is only 12 hours. And let's refresh. Oh, someone purchased this. Wow. Live. No way. Alright, back to 60 million mesos. I still do have some cape for Dex 30%, which I might be using in the future, but I just don't like seeing that meso go down too low, like below 50 million mesos. So while we are here, let's scroll K for int. So what I have is, actually, I'm gonna upload this in the next video. So we got this, pre-scrolled, all 60%, one slot left. Last slot, you know what's going on there. It's gonna be 10%. And then some sacrificial equipments here. Alright, so check my video next, and we'll see you there.